16. Fun fact. I said let's jump into it. We definitely didn't jump into it. And I just realized I don't have a beveroo. That means a drink, a beverage. But that's okay. I don't need one. I also was feeling so pretty tonight. So pretty, which is funny because my hair, I was going to take my dog for a little walk earlier today, and it was windy outside, so I went to throw my hair that was down just back in a clip. And so I just literally was like, threw it up to take my dog on a walk. So it's like messy and not cute. Or it wasn't intended to be cute. But isn't that always like the cutest messy bun? Or the cutest like hair back in a clip that you ever get is the one that you don't try. Whereas the one that you literally spend like 25 minutes in the mirror trying to like make a certain way, that's the one that looks like ass. But the one that you're just like, whoop, suddenly I'm like perfect. And typically like by this point in the night I'm like, oh my gosh, like my makeup is not the vibe. But I was like, I like it, I look pretty, so shout out to me for looking pretty. It's not often that I feel that way about myself, so when I do, it's like shout out, hey. Makes you want to do like a duck face selfie in the mirror. You know, like with your flip phone. Or is that just me? Being old. Older. Elder. Emo. Millennial. Anyway. So, let's jump into it. I will show you my Maxx stuff first. I'm gonna start with my favorite thing, I'll be honest. Typically as a YouTuber of the world, a famous person, celebrity, you would want to say, like, stay till the end to see my favorite thing. I'm gonna show you right away. Because I know what my watch time is and I want you to see this. Okay. I have wanted one of these electric or like battery powered snow globes for 7 years. And I haven't gotten one because 2 reasons. Number one, they're kind of expensive. And number two, I never found one that I was like in love with. A lot of beautiful ones, but nothing that I was like, I'm willing to spend money on this, Well, at TJ Maxx, this was the last one. There were a bunch of different styles, but this was the last one of this variety. Let me turn it on for you. Oh, you're not going to be able to even. There we go. I know it has a little buzz, a little hum. This is a gingerbread personal candle company. I make these myself. Gingerbread Boulevard. See the icing dripping down this gorgeous gingerbread street. The candy cane arches. Oh my god, it just looks so yummy. So yummy, so festive, so yummy. And it smells even better. Oh my gosh. The graham cracker, gingerbread kind of style houses. That icing snow, I can't get over it. But you see this? And then I'll show you this again. It's so similar. The color scheme and everything. It's just so pretty. And it's big. It's really big. I love it. It was $24.99. And it was meant for me. It was meant for me. If you have made it to this point in the video, leave me an ice cream emoji in the comments down below. It really helps me with the algorithm and helps me to grow my channel and support my family. It's just a really quick little thing you can do that means literally the entire world to me. So, ice cream down below, you and me right now. If you can, of course. No pressure if you don't want to, or, if you're trying to go to sleep. But if you're sitting here awake, please, next item. Is this Rainbow Bells tree topper star. It's from the brand Arctic Holiday, and it looks like this. It's little bells. Silver, gold, red, pink, hot pink, green, teal, purple, and then a silver spiral to stick it on top of your tree. This was only $9.99. And once again, it was the only one left. I got it for my daughter's tree because she has my old tree from when I was a kid. It's pink and like 4 feet tall, or 3 feet tall, and she's never had a tree topper for it. So I thought she would really like this one. She wanted a star, and this one is a rainbow. I mean, what could be better than a rainbow star? So season is over. But I don't say this to brag and be like, oh, look at the good deed I'm doing. I say it because every year that I mention it, so many people say, I never even knew that that was a thing. And so I share that you can adopt a family for Christmas in the hopes that maybe this year, last minute, you'll find a family to adopt, or a way to do it, or that at least next year, if you are financially able to give, it's a possibility for you. So, personally, I don't have much to give this year. At least right now, I was in a better place financially when I adopted the family than I am now. But I believe that in order to get good things in the world, you have to give. Not that that's why I do it, but if you are lucky enough and blessed enough to have stuff coming into your life, you should be giving a portion of it back out into the world. So that's what I'm doing. And just because I don't have as much as I thought I would, or as much as I want to, I'm still gonna give them the best Christmas ever. Or at least try to. It is 3 girls and 1 boy. I won't ever tell you their personal information or where they're from or their names or anything. But the girl is 10, the boy is 8. Then there is a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old and a baby on the way. And I went on Amazon and I bought 1 item for each of the 4 children who are currently living on the planet, not inside somebody's belly. The baby I will buy stuff for, but I want to get all of the older children taken care of first. So starting with the oldest daughter, she's super girly, loves bath bombs and makeup and glitter, and so I found these on Amazon at a discount, a big discount. I think this was $9.99, if I recall correctly, and it doesn't show pictures of the bath bombs, but they're so cute and aesthetic. I think one of them is like a cupcake, one of them is shaped like a star, one of them is like a square. They're just really cute. But it is this do it all for you bath bombs, 6 pieces. And there is a berry, a kiwi, a watermelon, an orange, a lemon, and an apple. And they're so cute, so cute. So this is for the oldest daughter, who is super girly. And then for the next oldest, the boy, they all really like these mini brands that you open up. They're like surprise mini brands, and they all really like those, but they're really expensive. I try to buy each of them the same amount of presents, and also try to spend the same amount of money on each child, which is really tough because they all have different interests is, I thought it'd be bigger. It's not, but that's okay. It's this Girls Charm bracelet making kit. Best gifts for kids. You can see a unicorn and a princess and a rainbow. It says, actually it doesn't say anything else on it, but I know that it has everything you need to create little charm bracelets, which I thought would be fun for a little girl. And it's an activity that she can like focus on and do, you know. Then for the 2-year-old, the 2-year-old is obsessed with bath toys. And when the mom told me that, I was like, okay, bath toys, like I'll look for some bath toys. But I found these, and I thought they were super cool. My daughter would love these. I might get her some. It says they're for 3 years old and older, but I think she'll be okay. They're these Tubworks bath paint sticks. Washable bath paint sticks. Encourages creativity, it says. And it comes with all of these colors. All of these colors. 12 colors, 12, 12, 12. Smooth, vibrant colors, easy to use, no brush needed. Paint on the tub, tiles, and glass. Because we have the bath paint, like the Crayola bath paint soaps. But number one, they're insanely messy because you have to like squirt them onto the edge of the bathtub, and then they have to like use their fingers and paint all over the walls, and it's never good color because it's a soap, like a body wash basically, not like a paint. And these are just a paint, they're not a body wash or a soap, they're just a bath paint, so I think they'll be more concentrated. They're easy to hold, you don't have to squirt them everywhere, no brush required. I think these are going to be a really good gift. I got those, and then let me reposition. The final item that I got was for my shows. I own a candle company, as you guys know from earlier. I will leave a discount code for 10% off in the description box below. Excuse my stomach. And my throat. And remember that shipping in the US is free over $35. So my Square isn't working and they don't have another card reader. And that's never a good situation to be in, and not everybody uses Square, so I wouldn't always be able to help someone, but it would still be an option for in case somebody around me needed an extra Square reader. Plus, my fiance and I are double dipping this year at least 2 times, possibly 3, where I will be at one show in one city selling my candles, and he will be at a different show in a different city selling my candles. So in that instance, I will need to bring one Square reader, and he will need to bring the other. So I had to get another one of these. I also do have one of those big, like, iPad holders where, like, you use it with your Square and, like, you can put the card into the card reader, and it's like a big thing, and you swirl it around and say, like, okay, here you go, and then it, like, asks you if you want a tip and all that. I do have one of those, but it's super big, and I don't have Wi-Fi on my iPad, so I would have to connect it to my phone anyway, or like service. I don't have service on my iPad, and then it's just another device you need to worry about charging, and it's big and bulky and takes up a lot of room on the table. And if I was like doing a storefront pop-up, I would probably do that or use that, but at just my shows, I think it's easier to just have my phone with the little Square reader. So, Square reader. But in those instances, or like in situations where your Wi-Fi is not good, it's always important to have like some kind of extra form of payment that you accept. At my shows, I accept Venmo, I accept Square, like a card, and I accept cash. Now, with cash, you really always need to have some change, like $100 in change. And I'm really bad at remembering to bring change. So, the last couple shows that I've done, actually the last 3 this year, the only 3 I've done this year, I've had to be like exact change only, and that's shitty, but it's worked out fine. But then also, like, as an extra backup, I also have like my PayPal information that I can give them, and they can pay me through PayPal as well. And then there's even like a tap to pay on the iPhone with the Square reader, so if your Square reader does break and you can't swipe the card anymore, you can still, with most cards these days, pay just by tapping it, which is really cool. So yeah, that's just a lot of random information about accepting forms of payment. And then of course I have Cash App as well. If all else fails, I have Cash App. cash is king though, because for one reason, it charges you a fee every time you swipe a card. So I get less money if somebody pays with a card than if they pay with cash. That's lame. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this rambly haul. If you did, let me know in the comments down below that you enjoyed it. Remember to leave me that ice cream cone. Especially if you're still here, leave me an ice cream cone, please. I would really appreciate it. Get ready for a lot of hauls coming up in the future. A lot. And I encourage you to find some way to give back this holiday season, whether it's adopting a family, donating a toy to Toys for Tots. I know some cities, not in my area, but like down south, they do the angel tree, where like different stores will have a tree with angels that need presents on it. And there are just so many ways you can help. Go on Facebook and search like Adopting a Family Michigan, Adopt a Family for Christmas Arizona, whatever, and something will pop up. There are going to be ways that you can give back, if you can, of course. And if you can't, oh my god, don't ever feel bad for not having anything to give but love. It's a freaking hard time. It's a hard time for everyone. It's a hard year. A hard last 3 years. And we're all just doing our best to make it through. But I always share this every year that I do it in hopes that maybe one other person, just one, will be like, I want to do that. And they'll adopt a family. And if that's you and you do it this year, or if I inspired you in any way to give back, please let me know in the comments, like a